Hi, welcome students. I am here with another video. Today we are going to discuss about network topologies. So let's start the lecture. First of all, in this lecture we are going to discuss about bus and star topology, and we are going to look about functions of these topologies and comparison of these two topologies. So first of all, let's look what is a topology. A computer network is two or more computers connected together, whereas a computer that is not connected to a network is a called standalone computer. So here lies the question that what is a network topology? The way in which components of a network are connected and organized is called a topology. Mean the way in which computers and other components of a network are connected together, it is called topology. Topology is way of interconnecting devices of a network. The two main topologies which are widely used are star and bus topology. So now we move forward and look at the bus topology. In bus topology, every device is connected to a central cable which is also called backbone. All network data is set up and down cable until it reaches the correct device node. So as you can see in the diagram, the different computer system which are connected to this main cable which is also called backbone. These systems are called nodes. So whenever server wants to send data to any node, it specifies the address of that node and sends the data on the wire. When the destination reached, data is delivered to that network or that node. So this is simply called bus topology. A main cable which is called backbone and different computer system connected to that backbone. This makes bus topology. So benefits of bus topology. Bus network are cheap and easy to install and maintain. The use of a single cable means limited hardware is required and new device can be added easily. As you can see, this is the main benefit or main advantage of bus topology is that it is cheap. You have to just add another system with that backbone and you are done. It will work easily. But there are some drawbacks. First of all, because it relies on a single cable, if that cable fails, the whole network will fail. This is particularly problematic over large network with lots of devices connected. Bus networks are not typically used for modern network because of the risk of data collision. When all data is transmitted using one cable, there is a risk that data will not be delivered correctly. The main drawback of bus topology is if this backbone or main wire gets corrupted or it face any fault, then our whole network will fall down and data will be lost. So this is a drawback of bus topology. Now we will have a look at star topology. In star topology, network devices are connected indirectly through a centralized device called a switch. This can be a dedicated device or built into a router or a home network. In star topology, there is main central device to which all components are connected together. The whole functionality of this network is dependent on this star or router, which checks the data being sent or delivered to the network, and it also manages network devices. So in star topology, the main role or leading role is of this star or hub, which is also called switch or hub. So, in star topology, there are some benefits. The star network is more reliable because each device has its own connection to the switch. So, a failure of one device does not affect other device. New device only needs connecting to the switch. Because star networks route data directly to the correct device, they are much more efficient and risk for data collision is drastically reduced. In star topology, risk of data loss is minimum as every computer is dealing to the switch individually and there is no chance of data being sent to a wrong node. On the other hand, there are some drawbacks. Let's see one of drawbacks. Star networks are typically used for large permanent network. Such networks need dedicated hardware and cables to connect each device. Star networks are therefore more expensive. One of the disadvantages of star network is expenses. As for larger network, we will have to arrange more stars, more switches, more hubs, so it will be financially expensive. So let's figure out differentiate between them in a summary. So in bus topology, we use a backbone cable. It is cheap and easy to set up, not reliable at large scale. On the other hand, star topology use a centralized switch, use expensive equipment, more reliable and efficient, and it is used for home networks. So it is a summary of the both topologies or a little bit comparison of the both topologies. So for each question, what you will do, which network is cheapest to set up and maintain, bus or star? Which network is connected and managed current centrally, bus or star? So here are the answers. For home networks, we use star topology. Correct device for delivering data to the correct device, we use star topology. Which network is more efficient because of reduced data collision? Star topology. And which network can new devices be added on a backbone cable? Bus. So it sums up our today's lecture. In today's lecture, we have discussed about star and bus topology. It was and for today's lecture, inshallah, in next lecture, I will be discussing about another topologies like tree and mesh topology. Till then, Allah Hafiz.